We are going to start this morning with our anapana breathing. I get that today is day 2 and you went through day 1 and you're like, okay, so Kate woke me up for that dumb ass reason to go through 3 breathing techniques that like she totally could have gone through and we could have gone to coffee at the same time. Um, Okay, this is Lucy, and she doesn't get to come in here very often, so we're gonna leave her in here today. She got a new collar, and she's got strings caught to her. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not. You're gonna have to deal with that string all on your own. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so why are we taking these 30 minutes in the morning to do this? Guys, the 30 minutes in the morning is not about just the 30 minutes in the morning. The 30 minutes in the morning is about sacrifice. The 30 minutes in the morning is about putting ourselves first and trusting a process that in putting ourselves first, whatever that looks like, maybe it's someone else's practice, but trying it on for size and seeing if that practice works for us. Because if we're not trying things on for size, then how do we know whether it works for us or not? And I'm here to tell you that trying it one time on for size it's not a dress, okay? It's not okay, I'm gonna go to the thrift store, I'm gonna try this one dress on and it doesn't fit, so therefore the dress sucks and I'm never, that's it. I'm never buying Calvin Klein ever again because that one dress sucked. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about trying something on, seeing if it fits like a loose garment, and then asking ourselves the questions, right? Am I hot? Am I cold? Is it rough? Is it smooth? We start with the outer sensations of the biggest organ of our body, which is our skin, and then we move inward. So let's just take a moment, close your eyes down, and I want to start with our anapana breathing, which if you need your little cheater right here, put your fingers right below the nose and give yourself an inhale through the nose and try to feel the one place on our body that gets the most action, right? Inhaling and exhaling. You think you've got it. In your mind's eye, you've got it enough to be able to give attention to the space right underneath the nostrils, right? You can remove your right hand down and maybe try without your little cheater. Okay, Lucy, stop it. Maybe that's not possible for you. Maybe you got to go back to keeping your arm tight. Maybe broaden your horizons one more time for a little cheater, right? I dare call it a cheater, right? They're tools, okay? So this other tool, maybe curl your lip up a little bit, like, kind of like how we would think that women or men that have fillers in their lips, nothing wrong with that, by the way, right? Those little fillers kind of give a little up and see if you can can feel the sensation a little bit more. Take 3 more good breaths here, not judging, not judging what we think we're judging. It is just taking a breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And last one, in through the nose and out through the nose. Now this time, in through the nose, keeping your anapana breathing in through the nose, in through the nose, in through the nose. Now exhale through the nose. Straight, just exhale, 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 exhale. And I want you to hold. All the breath is outside of the body. You're holding, you're almost in the bottom of the pool. You guys know I like to talk about water. You're down at the pool. You're almost freaking out. You're almost like, when, Kate, are you going to allow me to breathe? You are okay. You are okay. Anapana breathing. Inhale. Feel it. Inhale. Feel the pressure wanting to let the air in. Now let it back out. Exhale. Try not to let the heart rate come up too high. You're exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Leave it outside the breath. Outside, you're holding, retaining what you have right now. Keeping it, keeping it, keeping it, keeping it. It's 30 whole seconds with it outside the body. Our heart rate starts to get, integrated into that. It's okay. Now inhale it. You start to notice there's a little deepening sensation. Yep. And then exhale it. Yes. Exhale. Stick with the anapana breathing where you can feel it underneath, and hold it. Hold it. Try not to be too dramatic about it, right? Don't have any attachment to what's happening. It's merely inhaling and exhaling, but we're just keeping a little bit more outside the body. We can do this, we can do this. And gently inhale. And now exhale. Anapana breathing. Give yourself that little tell. All right, we're not quite playing poker. Yeah, Hold it outside the breath. Outside. We're holding. We're still holding. Anytime you need to take a breath just to allow the heart rate to remain low, I want you to go for it. But we've got just 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back in. Keep it controlled because we do not have an attachment to whether or not we are taking enough in or not. Exhale, let it back out. I'm going to go back to regular breathing here. Anapana breathing. Inhale. Check it out where you're at. Maybe make the pursed lips. Exhale. And we've got an inhale. And an exhale. It's my mom getting up for work. I'm going to switch legs. And exhale. Last one, inhale. Anapana breathing. And exhale. Take your hands to your heart center. Now I realize I've got one knee down and one knee up. I'd like for you to be as centered as possible. I need to personally stay here in this position for a second. My left knee is kind of jacked. My left hip's kind of jacked right now. All right. Take both arms out wide. Inhale through the nose. Attempt to feel underneath the lip or above the lip, and exhale. Take the arms out wide. Take your chin down to your chest. Hello, Lucy. Inhale. And exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale down. Last one. It's a very calming sensation, except for when the dog's barking. Lucy, stop, please. I'll get the string off you in a little bit. Mom, can you help me? Inhale. And Lucy's got a string attached to her, and she needs to get out of my room. Thank you. Pull the hands to your heart center. I know, I'm telling you. She's got herself all scrambled. I know. At this point, hands to heart center. Okay, I'm going to even myself out at this point. I'm going to pull my knees up. Now, guys, this would be considered a squat. I don't want you to think of it, quote, as one of our asanas right now. Wherever you are sitting, whether it's on the floor, just bend your knees up, feet flat, whether you found yourself a sit-upon, bend your knees, feet flat, and allow your knees to kind of come out from the body a little bit. And you're going to allow your hands to come together, palms touching, and then I want you to lean forward a smidge. Now my elbows can go to the inside of the knees. This is not a huge thing right here. We're just letting the breath flow in and out. I have a feeling everybody knows where we are headed. Take your thumbs to the ears, lock down the little flap. I promised myself I was going to look up what that flap's called. One of you guys text me and tell me what it is, because I'll forget again to look it up. Press down the little flap, keep a long neck, and then ring finger. Take an inhale. Press down the flaps of the nose and buzz. And inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Gently let go of the ears. Hands can come down just to kind of wiggle through the hips. Pull the gate closed as much as you can before you come back up. We want to be super safe there. Hands come back to the heart center. Ooh, let the knees come forward. I know that was big. Inhale. Arms come up overhead. Try to go back to your Anapana breathing. Exhale through the nose, finding right underneath the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. And exhale. We are adding in one additional stretch this morning. Right hand goes behind you at the base of your spine. Now, everything in your being is going to want to roll the right shoulder forward. I want you to roll that sucker back and press your right hand on your lower back. The feeling here is your scapula, that little bone. Kind of, I always think of like a frying pan or something that you flip pancakes with, right? So that guy is kind of sticking out. Your shoulders rolled down and back. Left hand to the outside of your right knee, and then twist from the mid section, which means your right shoulder is rotating back with you. You're going to inhale love. You're going to exhale anger. You're going to inhale kindness. And exhale judgment. And last one, inhale discernment. And exhale agreement. Slowly, gate closed, belly in as much as possible. Untwist. This right arm is going to need a little help. Send it out to the side first. Flip over. And give yourself a little wrist circle, wristy poo. All the way out and around. Ooh-wee. Yep. And take it back down to the right. All right, here we go. Left arm, take it behind you. Remember, everything in your being wants to let the belly fall out, let the chest come down, let your shoulder roll forward, okay? That's just human, okay? Press the hand against the lower back, roll the shoulder down and back, okay? Think of that little scapula, that little flipping of the pancakes. Clearly, I'm already thinking about chocolate chip pancakes. Yes, I ordered Tiff's treats yesterday. I had a bad day. It happened. Roll the shoulder down and back. Press the palm or the back of the hand. And then gently, right hand goes to the left knee and twist. Oh my goodness, I have a cat now trying to get in. We are twisting from the midsection of the body. We inhale joy. And we exhale depression. We inhale honor. And we exhale self-depreciation. The shoulder roll down and back. And we inhale light. And we exhale darkness. Pull the gate closed as much as you can. Protect that sucker. Untwist through the midsection. Then take your arm out to the side. Flip the palm up to the ceiling. And then give your wrists a little back and forth. Little back and forth. All right, my friends. Ooh. Take the hands down to the knees. We're lifting those hips up and back. Now I'm going to need to lean forward quite a bit. So lean forward, hands down to the floor, and lift the hips up and back. Move this little guy, and I'm actually going to turn to the side so you guys can see me a little better. You might notice I'm wearing my glasses this morning. I have no idea what I did to my eyeball. I was picking my kid up from work, and my eyeball was hurting super bad, and it was so bad that I did one of those things where you're like, fuck this contact lens, and you just take it out and chunk it and throw it, and then you remember that you have to drive home. But by the time I got home, my eyeball was like yellow. So yeah, I gotta figure out a doctor to go to today. So hanging upside down, Anapana breathing is going to feel different hanging upside down. Okay. I personally need my knees bent. I need to think about my hips coming up further. I need to think about my gate being closed, lots to think about. And then I've got to use my little opportunity. I got to use my cheat here. Maybe even both, making the pursed lips. You'll notice on your inhale, you tend automatically to lift your hips up, straightening your legs. You don't even have to think about it. You're going to do it. And on the exhale, you'll notice your chest falls forward a smidge more, the knees bend a smidge more. Not anything you have to think about. It just happens. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Take both hands down to the mat. Shift your weight back into your heels. Gate closed as much as possible. Weight into your heels. Now, as you're rolling up, my fingertips are barely brushing the ground. I need for your butt muscles to be engaged by this point. I need them to be on fire. It's the one that attaches into the hamstring, okay? So you're basically floating all the weight on your body to these hamstrings and your butt. As you roll up a couple more inches, that's when I need the gate to close even more. Make the muscles work for you. The more you roll up, the more the gate needs to close, the more the weight comes in the heels. There should be no pain because of this back and forth movement of the gate being closed and rolling up and taking your time and rolling up. Everything is engaged. Now, what would happen if in the middle of this I told you and remind you to go back to your anapana breathing? Finding underneath the nose, above the lip. Going back to the sensations of our body, did you notice it became easier? Did it become harder to come in contact with the anapana breathing? Did you not notice a difference at all? Was it more confusing? Was it hot? Was it cold? Was it defining? Did it increase or decrease the desire to do it again, not do it again? Slide the right hand down the right side of the body. Lean towards the right. Don't worry about this left hand. Just drop the right shoulder. We're aiming for the right obliques here, thinking more about the breath. Anapana breathing. Inhale. Hold the breath inside the body. Hold. Anapana breathing. Holding the breath inside the body. Obliques are engaged on the right side of the body. And as you exhale, pull the body back towards the center. Sorry about that. I'll get that better on this side. Here we go. Inhale, lower down, left side slides down. Inhale, 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 inhale. Hold it. Holding your anapana breath inside. There is no judgment. If you need a break from it, if you need your abs to work more for you, if you need your butt to engage, if you need something, do it. Exhale. Slowly come back. We're doing that one more time. Inhale. Slowly go down to the right. It's an inhale, 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 inhale. Hold it. Left side's not doing anything. Right side is merely floating down. Is your gate closed? Can you keep the breath flowing inside your mind, not necessarily in your body? Is it still giving you what you need? As you exhale, slowly lift back up. Inhale, slowly lower down to the left. Now you'll notice you'll get a little bit more movement, but this is all about mindfulness, what muscles are helping, directional pulls. Keeping the gate closed. I'm noticing personally, I kind of lean forward and lean back. I'm having a hard time keeping balance this morning. I have for the past 3 or 4 days. It's okay. And gently, slowly exhale, come back through. I'm going to lean forward, pull the belly and slide the hands down the front side of the body, all the way down, all the way down. Please bend your knees as much as you need to, hands down to the mat, and then we'll come onto all fours and sit back on your heels. I'm going to face you. You may face me. Either one is good. And we'll take our last 3 breaths together. Inhale. Oops. Inhale. Arms up overhead. Stretch to the sun. And exhale. Pull the moon to the center of the body. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, taking the thumbs to your forehead, taking the thumbs to the nose, taking the thumbs to the lips, and taking the thumbs to the heart. The light that lives inside of me truly loves the divine light that lives inside of each of you. Namaste, my friends.